Hello students, today I am going to start my session with the two important topics of your macroeconomics. The first topic is stocks and flows and the second one is four sectors of the economy. Okay, so let's start with the first topic, meaning of stock. A stock is a quantity of any commodity which will be measured at a particular point of time. Students, here you should understand the meaning point of time. Point of time, it means there is a specific time or a specific date. Okay, here one example is given. On a January 1st, 2020, there may be 20,200 in your bank account. Okay, it means 20,200 rupees in your bank account on 1st January 2020. It's a clearly mentioned the specific amount is 20,200 and the specific date is 1st January 2020. Okay, there is one more example. 10 quintals of rice stored in a godown on 31st of March 2020. The specific quantity is given here, 10 quintals of rice, and the specific date is also given here, 31st of March. It means, now in short we can say that stock can be anything. Stock is a specific quantity of any commodity which will be measured at a particular point of time. Okay. The next one is meaning of flow. What do you mean by flow? A flow is a quantity measured over a specific period of a time. Okay. Here you should understand the meaning of period of time. Period, it means specific date is not given, but specific period is given. Okay, it means per week, per month, per day, but it is not clearly mentioned that on the 1st March or on a 1st January at the evening 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. This specification is not mentioned. Okay, here there is an example. You may be getting rupees 1500 per month as a pocket allowance. It means you are getting 1500 rupees as a pocket allowance per month, but it is not clearly mentioned you are getting on a 1st of March, maybe 5th of April. It's not clearly mentioned. Okay. The next example is you may be spending rupees 50 every day in the canteen. Every day is mentioned, but it is not clearly mentioned. You spend on a 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, or maybe Monday, Tuesday, when specification is not given, but the expenditure is continuously going on. Okay, then it will come under the category of flow. Okay, now I would like to tell you the vital differences between stocks and flows. Okay, so the first difference is stock refers to the value of a variable at a point of time, while flow refers to the value of a variable during a period of a time. The second difference is stock is not time dimensional. Time dimensional, it means the specific time is given. There will be no up and no down. It is measured at a specific point of time, while flow is a time dimensional. It means here it's mentioned per month, per day. Okay, but per month there will be 31 days or maybe 30 days. We don't know which exact day is that. Okay, so here flow is a time dimensional. It is measured per hour, per month, or a per year. Okay, the third main difference is stock impacts the flow. Greater the stock of capital, greater is the flow of goods and services. It means stock impact करता है flow को. ज़्यादा स्टॉक होगा तो डेफिनेटली फ्लो भी ज़्यादा होगा. ओके, एंड द नेक्स्ट वन इज फ्लो इम्पैक्ट्स द स्टॉक. ग्रेटर द फ्लो ऑफ इनकम, ग्रेटर इज द स्टॉक ऑफ वेल्थ इन द पीपल. Okay, it means there is a mutual dependency between stock and flow. Now I would like to explain this concept with one picture. Here children, you can see the picture. There is a flow, stock and flow. Here there is a bank. Okay, in the bank there is a saving account. Bank account 20,000 on 1st January 2020. It's clearly mentioned fixed amount is, yes, specific amount is 20,000. Okay, and when on a 1st January 2020. Okay, while if you are continuously depositing 2,000 rupees per month, it means per month, but it is not clearly mentioned maybe on a 5th of March or maybe on a 7th of April, but per month you are continuously adding 2000 rupees in your bank account. Okay, and you are continuously withdrawing also 1000 rupees. It's also mentioned that per month. So depositing is also flow concept and withdrawal is also flow concept. Okay, because these are the continuously going on process. While the stock, it's clearly mentioned at the particular point of time. Here a point to be noted is that your stock of saving depends upon your flow of deposits into your saving account. Likewise, your flow of withdrawals depends upon your stock of saving. Thus, there is a mutual dependency between stocks and flows. Thank you.